What is the crack, ladies and gentlemen? It's Gibboeire. We're here with another episode of World of Warcraft Classic on the Stonespine server. Hey, y'all doing? How's everyone doing? Hope you're all having a fantastic week. That was like a long delay there at the start. That was like, it took a while. Like, you probably all cringed there a little bit. You're like, when's it gonna happen? I don't even know. I've now got uncontrollable diarrhea. What's going on in my life? You chose to click this. It's your fault, really. It's nothing new with me. Nothing new with me. You knew what you were getting into. You clicked this video. You knew what was going down. We're on our way to Undercity at fucking last. We're gonna get her over here. How much is this? 20 stamina. It's an extra 200 HP. It's ridiculous. And that spirit, we can regen our mana so much quicker. Does it affect energy? It doesn't affect energy regen. That's on like a standardized tick, as far as I'm aware. I don't think it affects energy regen. I think the only thing that affects energy regen is adrenaline and thistle teas. Not so certain. Okay, one of the major things that remains really expensive throughout all the lifespan of a server is the Swift Thistle. Because rogues use it to make this shit by the ton. Like the literal metric fucking bajillion ton load. It's fucking... It's vital endgame if you really want to max out your DPS on bosses and stuff like that, and it's spectacular in terms of PvP as well, because it just gives you that extra burst of energy potentially when you might need it. It's a fucking great item. So having a herbalist and having a supply of it is vital, because it becomes quite expensive to purchase. Now, if you manage to get it on the cheap occasionally, fucking spectacular, fantastic, more power to you. But having a character or an alt that can go out and pick herbs is absolutely recommended. The initial phases of the game, somebody left a comment about this. The initial phases of the game, personally I find herbalism is fucking shite. It doesn't make all that much gold because the market is flooded with the fucking materials. And like, it's really hard to level it because everybody is fucking grabbing every single node that they can get their hands on. Now, the same can be said of mining, but to me in this server it seemed that mining actually held its value. But then again, I suppose there's a couple of different avenues for people to use the materials for mining. So you've got engineering, you've got blacksmithing, and then that's it. But like, you've got those avenues of use. Whereas with herbalism, it's just alchemy, and you know, best of luck. That's it. So in my mind, herbalism initially is shy. But you see, the problem therein then is that ultimately herbalism ends up being one of the best fucking things you can get, because people need to farm Black Lotus, they need to farm all the materials that they need to make potions, that they'll need to do certain parts of dungeons and raids when you get the endgame content. So alchemy, and consequently as an extension of herbalism, ultimately ends up being the most profitable of the professions, because it retains, and not only retains but increases in value at the end game when more people get to level 60 and need these potions to perform these things. So it's a trade-off. Do you want gold now or do you want gold later? What you could potentially do is just not level it up, pick gathering professions, level those up until you get to the end game, and then switch over and then go into that route. But that's a lot of fucking effort to be putting in as well. It's up to yourself, really. It is up to yourself. All professions will make you gold, but what I'm most concerned with is what's going to make me the most gold now. Because I want a massive amount of gold going into the end game. That's what I'm trying to achieve on this character. I want a surplus so I can afford all of my fucking stuff, most probably. So this is going to bring us over to the Eastern Kingdoms. The goblins are quite sound in the sense that they provide us with a blimp service, and it brings us over to yonder. Those of you more familiar with retail will recognize the map and will recognize the significant amount of stuff that is missing from it, because that's just the way it is. This is what the map looked like when we first started playing on it, and then eventually if you right clicked again when TBC came out, it brought you into like a global type thing, so you could see this world, and then like whichever left or right it was that that other place is, I can't fucking think of the name of it now, Outland was, and then you had Northrend added in, and then Cataclysm added in the Maelstrom. There was like you could go down into the Maelstrom and fuck around underground type of thing. And what was next? Then we had Mist and Pandaria, which I only briefly played a couple of quests up in that area, but I actually didn't play during Mists. I skipped that one completely. Played, what was the next one then that followed it? Warlords of Draenor, was that the next one? I did play for a fair bit of that actually. I had a couple of months. No, I think I had nearly a month played on it, and then I just got fed up with it once you maxed it out. The whole Fortress thing was just like a mobile phone game, and I hated that. I absolutely could not fucking stand it. It was boring. Like, fucking, what am I playing this fucking game for? Like, and the looking for raid, the LF4, that just ruined any sense of community. Like, what's the point? What is the point? And the whole, like, merging realm thing as well. So, like, you don't even know the fucking people that are on your realm, realistically. I'm not gonna beat it with the same fucking... I'm not gonna beat the same drum that gets beaten regularly, but you know what I mean. We all know what the story is. So we're here now at Undercity. So... Hennett's assistance. Right, so we are here now at Undercity. So what the plan is once we get in here, pick up the flight path, find the weapons master so we can ask a guard, and learn how to use swords, and then we're going to switch over and start using the wing blade in our main hand. So you see how slow the wing blade is, and I'm going to hold shift so you can see the other weapon, in comparison with the weapon we have in our main hand. Now obviously it's a blue item and all that, but look at the speed. So we've got 1.7 and 2.2. So while the wing blade will, let's say we had an item of equal damage to the wing blade that was doing 15.7 DPS, but had a speed of like 1.5. So each individual hit is not as heavy, like it doesn't do as much damage, but it's quicker, so it does more hits, and that's why the DPS remains the same. Whereas with the wing blade, it's slower, so each individual hit is harder from the weapon, so you're getting 24 to 45 as opposed to what, like say 18 to 36 or something of that nature, but on a faster weapon. So with that in mind, basically Sinister Strike is procced off of your normal weapon damage, but it's procced off of your main hand. So you want the slower weapon in the main hand, because then you get better Sinister Strikes, because it's procced off the weapon's main damage. It causes damage per combo point, and it's increased now. So Eviscerate isn't particularly affected by it, and that's why you have the slow main hand. That's the whole point behind having a slow main hand. So welcome to Undercity. Let's find the Bat Handler. There he is. Alright, we want to click him and get that flight path, because we are going to want to have the capacity to come back here. We're going to leave our Hearthstone in Crossroads for now, just for the convenience of being able to get back that direction. We have that flight path now. That's outstanding. Now we need to find a weapons master. It's probably in the war quarter. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I like Undercity as a capital. I like the layout of it. War quarter is here. Oh fuck. We kind of went the... Well, we didn't go the wrong way, but we didn't go the most right way. Because you can't like run a straight line to it, because you still have to come out at the 9 o'clock position and then head north. So it's done in a circle. You see what I mean? Like I just like the layout of it. Like it's really fucking convenient for getting in and around. I think it's the most convenient one in the game. Overall, it's just a handy one. Now Archibald, hopefully you can teach me how to use swords. Yes you can. And crossbows, why not? We will learn it. And straight away we are going to whack this into our main hand. Looking at the two of these, yeah, we now have the best possible setup that we can potentially have here with the given equipment. This can be vendored. That has to be sent over to my alt. That's a quest item. To that to his partner, room top and species. Sample of the shells over to this bitch. We'll be vendoring whatever this crap is. Okay, right. There might be quests and stuff here. Not 100%. Not... What the fuck is happening over there? Oh, they're training. Okay. Not particularly fussed about doing too much exploration in here now at the minute, because we do have a plan about what we're trying to fucking achieve, and we're gonna just get about doing that. There could be quests potentially in there with, what's her face? No, we will actually. We'll run down here and see if we can get anything for like Shadowfang Keep or out like that from the boss. What's her name? Oh, the Book of Ur. Okay, so there we go. We have already got a quest for Shadowfang Keep immediately as soon as we popped in here. Sylvanas, that's her fucking name. Gee, why was this so hard? So hard to fucking think of her name there. Alright, so this is where you find like the boss for this city and this faction.
What would you ask of death?
I would ask you to shut up, even though I clicked you, so that's probably why you made noise. I'm thinking about buying the remastered version of StarCraft and actually start working through that now later on. I won't be doing a series on it, but just something that I can do on the aside. Because I've just got a scratch and itch there for the old RTS, and I want to give it an L bash. I have a few days off. Well, I've got today and tomorrow, and I need to render the episodes thus far, because the last one that I've pre-uploaded was scheduled for release there now today and has now released. So now we have no releases, so I need to do a lot of editing today. Searing Blade. Oh no. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that, because that would involve me going to do Ragefire Chasm again. Right, so there doesn't seem to be any alternatives in terms of quests. So no, we're just going to dip out to fuck. Not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it. Okay, when we come back, we'll be running into Silverpine back in a minute. Get far away from home, boy! He's heading to do Scarab Monastery is what he's doing. Right, here we are. We're in Silverpine Forest. Just adjacent to Undercity. And it brings us on down here into Hillsbrad. Bit of a run ahead of us. And I don't think I'm going to show the entire thing, but it is a fair bit of ground needs to be covered. So we're going to head down to the Sepulchre, which is like somewhere halfway here. It's a Horde quest hub in this area, which is full of like worgen, spiders, bears. There's like the undead as well, but they're like bad undead. So it's the Scourge, I believe is the phrase. I like this as a questing area. Actually, if I had made it undead character, I would be quite happy to be here, to be honest. I like this quest hub. I really do. I like the whole undead area to begin with. I think it's class. And it was a serious toss-up between undead, rogue, and getting the ability to dodge fears, and an orc one, which is the ability to dodge stuns. And I think that's pretty much the difference between the two. It comes literally right down to that. I don't think there's any other major differences. So here we are at the Sepulchre. We're literally popping in here to hand in 2 quests to get them out of the inventory and also pick up a flight path. We're not going to be staying here. We've out-leveled this area. I don't think we have any quests for here either. We're just going to steam on, head on into Hillsbrad, get that sorted out to fuck most rickety tick. Absolutely. Absolutely has to be done. It's not that far of a run. And to be honest with you, most places that you end up running to, it actually isn't that fucking far. Like, it takes like, what, 5 to 10 minutes to do it. You whack on some music or whatever it is that you watch in the fucking background. Before you know it, you're fucking there. When you eventually get your mount, all these places become exponentially smaller then as well. You're able to travel around much quicker. So there should be a flight path here, and then I think it's this one there. It is Yuriv's tomb. So Yuriv went off to fight the Scourge and died and was buried. And his wife ended up turning into the very thing that he went off to fight. And that pisses her off. I am out of Kahlua. Sad times. There's your pendant, bitch. It's free XP. We were coming this way anyway. It's been occupying a space in our bags, which is now cleaned up. Now,
You wish to speak?
I don't wish to speak, but I will anyway. We'll take the cloak.
Ancestors watch.
The reason I'm taking the cloak, it vendors for more. That's specifically it. It's shit. We won't be using it. We can't disenchant it. That's all she wrote. I'm going to send... Oh shit, we sold stuff. We also didn't sell stuff, so bear that in mind. Okay, so we sold the rough stone, so it's actually now worth our while hanging on to it. And we're not going to collect all of this stuff. It looks like that's just one individual ones. Obviously, we got undercut the fuck, and we weren't able to do anything about that. That's fine, though. We have a bunch of fucking gold on the income here now. I think this is the last of it. Yeah, okay. And then we can leave that stuff there now for the time being. That's absolutely fine. There are a couple of quests here. I suppose we could check it out. Like, what do we got? We got border crossings. Town of Amber Mill remains a source of human opposition. Many supplies end up in a crate.
Trust no one.
What are they? Are they coming in as...
Shadow.
No. Okay, so we'll abandon that one.
What now?
Baron's Peril. Near a pocket. So there's a group of undead holed up and...
Beware the
And that is coming in as yellow. So you know what? We are here. There ain't much of a reason to not do these quests if we're the right level for them.
I am forsaken.
A recipe for death. Snag and root is probably really low. Journey to Hillsbrad.
Goodbye.
We will grab that, and then his other quest shouldn't pop up because we're too low for it yet, or too high for it rather. So we have out-leveled a few of the quest givers in this area, so
What now?
prove your worth. I think eventually that could turn into something a bit more. Kill a Rugal. We get to see the Sylvanas. And we can't see his other quest there, so yeah, I'd assume that it's just not worth our bollocks doing it. We can pop our head into the actual sepulcher itself and see if we can't get maybe one more, just to kind of make it worth our while. Looking for one tank and one DPS Shadowfang Keep. I think we're a level or two shy of where we want to be. Okay, there is a quest here.
This had better be good.
The Deathstalkers and Shadowfang.
Beware.
Excellent. And then the rest of the quests are
Remember,
two loafers. Now, if we were to do them and then proceed on, like, do a couple of levels of the quests, then we might actually get a quest or two that's relevant to us, but I don't see it happening. So what have we picked up? We got a couple of quests for Shadowfang, which is awesome. We are going to abandon this one. And we are going to abandon that one also, because it's just not worth our fucking shite doing it. And we are going to head south. So, journey to that, that's okay. Baron's Peril. Near a pocket. It appears to be a cave in the hills. Near a pocket of Dalaran wizards, which I believe are to the south. So let's head south. And then proceed on to Tarren Mill. Okay. We got a tin vein here. We are absolutely gonna... Ravenclaw. Is that the... Ravenclaw, Drudgers, and Guardians. Okay, so these are the enemy, but not the particular enemy in question. Yeah, no, it must be further south, because it would be... They have to be higher levels, and they have to be off the kind of... out of the main loop, so to speak. Itchy fucking face there, dude. Yeah. In between, like, kind of every time I've been pausing and stuff, I've been, like, doing chores. Like, fucking hoovering and washing clothes and all that type of carry on. All this stuff that you gotta do as an adult. Isn't it so good? A lot of the shirts that I need to get ready for work, actually, as well. I might do them in work. There's washing machines in work. They're not great, but it's free. Okay, steam on here, maestro. We'll see what this is. Alright, so these are wizards. That's all since farthing, so like... There might be like a path up into the hills here, perhaps? I'm not familiar with this quest, so this is for hazard, I guess. The fucking Shadowfang is here. There was Ravenclaws back at that other place, but that's all since farthing. We're looking for Baron's Peril. We'll make our way up here towards Shadowfang. I might just be off to the side of it, potentially. That's what I'm kinda inclined to think. But that really wouldn't make too much in the way of sense either. No, we'll head south. What's the name of this town? Pyrewood. Watcher. Okay. So we've got Pyrewood Village. If we did the first couple of quests in the quest lines for like killing these lads, we could get a little bit of XP for questing in this area as well, but like I think we'd actually be going to be much better off just proceeding on into Hillsbrad. In Hillsbrad we're going to be doing a fair bit of grind, and there's a lot of humanoid mobs, and basically we're going to end up killing a lot of them with the intention of pickpocketing by and large the majority of them too, so that way we can get extra lockpicking skill as we proceed on. It's going to give us a lot of pots and stuff like that, and a lot of resources for vendoring and selling. Lots of cloth, which once we level up our first aid to a certain point, I'm going to proceed to then send all of that cloth onto my alt, and it'll actually be used. Pyrewood Village. We're going to cross. We're going to head northern here, I think, because I'm trying to work out where this fucking thing is. We need to find a cave. It said in the hills, near a pocket of wizards. Like, there could be... there's more of them further south. We'll head up here and chance it. There's something going on over here. I can see like a tent or something on the map. We'll aim for that. Just see if they're wizards. If they're not, we'll head south and then kind of wiggle on the sides and see if we can't. Okay, no, we found wizards. Dalaran. Dalaran. I always say Dalarn, but it's Dalaran. Dalaran Watchers. Oh yeah, we're heading as if we're heading for Hillsbrad here. Where's down here, down south? This is the... that's where the Worgen come from. I do believe. Okay, so looking for a cave is what we're doing. If we can spot like a bunch of undead or something to that effect. Ravenclaws are what they're called. Amber Mill. Now, did it say something about Amber Mill? Cave in the hills near a pocket of Dalaran wizards. So... Oh, Gilneas, Hillsbrad Foothills. We go actually much further on. They were in Hillsbrad, so let's follow this path up here. This is a pocket of wizards, so we just need to find a fucking cave now. Is that tin vein? Yes, it is. We're gonna go get that because we need to start leveling up our mining even more, so that way we can get into the next area. If there's any opportunity to get higher level stuff, we'll be able to actually mine it. So I think iron is going to be our next tier. So I'm going to mine this and I can keep steaming on. Back in a minute. Oh, shut the fuck up. Let me chop this lad up here. That would have been nice, actually. Pickpocket. Oh, my sword skill is going to be really low. We actually need to level this up. So let's get slice and dice up so that way we're slicing a little bit quicker and get more attacks out. It's alright, this fight taking a long time. That's absolutely fine. We want to kill a couple of low-level mobs like this, just until we get our sword skill up high enough that it actually, we can use the sword that we have. Go stealth here for a second. Make sure we pickpocket him. He's level 20. We might get a lockbox off him. How does he see me? This must be fucking with our stealth. Slice and dice is up. Oh, and I can't sprint or anything. That's sad. Oh, we're gonna have to bandage. Get onto this lad here. Okay, so we're starting to get to a point here now where we can start hitting things with our sword. That's okay. Maybe along here there's like a cave. Keep an eye out for undead. Amber Mill. Keep an eye. Oh, what? Like, is Amber Mill the pocket of undead? So it doesn't look like there's that. And it wouldn't be at the back of the fucking town. Like, that wouldn't make sense. And Dalaran wouldn't be about that undead life. That doesn't make sense either. This touches Ansel, I think, actually reveals us in stealth. So, which would explain why things are just seeing me straight away. Fucking annoying. Is there a way that I can read about the debuff? No, can't think of that. Just dodge through these here. We'll just weave in and out of them. What's that? Protector. Bruh. Bruh. Where are we fucking going? We've been down this side. Let's try running up this side. Let's just see if we encounter a cave. We've been in... Yeah, this was Olsen's farthing. So let's us... What are you? You're a protector. Keeping an eye out for mining nodes here as well. We don't want to spend too fucking long on this quest. I thought this might just be like a matter of convenience. We might just get it bashed out, but if it's gonna start causing me grief, and I'm not overly pushed, to be honest, like it's not gonna make a difference in the grand scheme of things. We are leveling up our swords, though. That's always nice. That is always nice. There we go. You're dead. Thanks very much for your contribution to the cause. Our swords are now up to level 50. What's that? What's that? Fucking click it. Tab, 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 tab. Where? No, just more fucking protectors. What's this? Giant grizzly bear. Oh. Moon rage. It's not really. That's a mine. Deep elm. Nah, that's no good. And we're still looking for a fucking cave. Let's just go up and have a look. Maybe. I might get Luke and just spot something here, maybe off at the side of it, or... No, I don't think there'll be another cave nearby. Like, we've run up and down the fucking length of this, so the only thing I can think of that is potentially something out here at the side of fucking Amber or fucking whatever it's called. Like I said, I'm not going to break my bollocks trying to get this quest on. It gets... That's a path right through. Can't stealth, so meh. Let's keep leveling up our sword skill. We'll just let it auto attack out until we get kind of mostly through the combat, and then I don't know what that blood hell shit is, so I didn't bother kicking it. We're just gonna let the auto attacks play through. We're trying to level it up here, so I'm not in a rush to get the mob kills. That means when we eventually get the mobs that are, like, you know, worthwhile attacking, we'll have the damage from the new sword. Okay. Can we skin you? Yeah, we can. Nice. Fuck it that they used to be humanoids. Like, whatever. We'll just get them anyway. Kill this guy. There's a node here. Tin? Yes, it is. Awesome, there's lots of tin in this area, dude. Get it, grab it, vendor it. Make our way over to the tin. I think if we drop down on that, we might be able to make our way into the back of the town. And if there's anything kind of there, then that'll be our last sweep. If not, we're just going to go straight through the town, and we're just going to proceed on to Hillsbrad and get rid of this and finally be able to go stealth again, because this is fucking heartbreaking. Fucking heartbreaking. It is. Okay, right. There we go. Make our way down here. Actually, just looking at it now with the way this mountain is going to be, I don't know if this is going to work. I think there's a little bit of a beach here. I doubt there's nothing over here in terms of the quest. I don't think Baron's Peril is going to be over there, because I think that's all... Where's Dalaran? It wouldn't be there, would it? There's some Murlocs, Vile Fins. Oh, good Jesus. We'll just have to fight them. Because we can't sprint, we can't stealth, so... I don't know if it's like reducing our stealth or what the fucking... I'm gonna look up what it does now. Kick the heel. Oh, bro. Right, whatever. We just gotta... Kick that. Cancel. Right, we just gotta focus up. Get slice and dice off of that. Can't see. It's so fucking annoying, dude. Kill the healing ward. I kicked it. I fucking... Unless you cast the second one.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Gouge 'em. Bandage. I can't see, so... There is a setting to turn this off. I'm gonna have to do that now. Okay.
It's too far away.
Good. Lovely. We got a couple of barnacle clams. Let's get up and get some air. Okay, so if I go into interface controls, there is a thing about going into water. Display. Combat. No. Mouse. This bullshit. Oh, no. There's the add-on settings, so it would possibly be system graphics. No, advanced. There is a thing about when you jump into water. Here we go. Liquid detail. It's like a camera setting. So no, maybe it is in this. Water collision. Set the camera to be above the water when your character is above the water and below. There we go. Yeah, exactly. That's why wasn't it like that? Did I turn that off? That's annoying. Right, we'll get into combat with this one because it'll just be the easiest way to get out of here. Our swords are, I think we're starting to hit home now with it anyway. Oh, we're still doing low damage. Skill is still quite low. Gotta get it up another wee bit. We're hitting them for like next to nothing. There we go. Okay. We have sprint and stuff now, so let's just get the fuck out of here. I don't want to spend too long dicking around in this area unnecessarily. I'm just gonna run out. I'm not gonna... Unless he dazes me. If he dazes me, I'll turn off fight, but like I said, I'm not here for these guys. I'm here to do what was supposed to be an easy enough quest. But I didn't realize that the place was going to be so fucking hard to find. Yeah, man. What are you? Dalaran. Wizard. Wait, yeah. Hold on. Near a pocket of Dalaran wizards. These are wizards. I see a chest. We're going to go for the chest. It has to be around here somewhere. We've run up and down the length of this, so I would assume it's going to be somewhere here. What was in it? Minor mana potion, burnished gloves. Burnished gloves are gonna get disenchanted. Yep. Don't aggro. Tanks. I would assume it's gonna be somewhere along here. Like it'd have to be, because like the rest of the fucking town is just too close to Dalaran, you think? I'd think, anyway. And we've been along here, so I don't think it's here now either, to be honest with you. No, I really don't know. I think we're just going to abandon quest, to be honest with you, folks. I think this isn't about... We could give it a quick Google, but, like, where's the fun of that? Like, I guess the only reasoning behind it is that I'm not actually here to do this quest. I'm not actually interested in it. I'm just doing it as I was passing by. But is that not a slippery slope to go down? Interesting. We're looking for a cave. We weren't on the other side here. I guess that could be argued. This is a bit... It's not a path. Like, this is kind of stretching the realm of possibility here. How long have I spent on this now? Like, I could be in Tarren Mill and everything. This feels like it's going somewhere, though. No, I think I'm just hoping against hope that I'm coming across something that's potentially fucking beneficial here. No, I think we just... So, I am going to Google it. So, like, apparently it's just somewhere here to the south. I think we may have actually gone by it. Potentially. Should be somewhere in and around here. I don't know, dude. Fairly certain we ran up and down this. Like, but you know what? We came up this way. We didn't come up this way. Which could be it. Like, that might just be the piece of the puzzle here that we're missing. Potentially. If we do complete this, we're just going to run on to Tarren Mill and get the fly path, fly back and hand it in. We're not going to run back and fucking hand it in to run back down. That doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, there's 10 fucking veins up here for fucking days. There's a cave up here, 100%. Yeah, we found it. Okay, we haven't found the way up into it just yet, but we definitely found where we're looking for, I'd reckon. This feels like it's going somewhere. This isn't going anywhere. Fuck, man, where the fuck is this shit? Has to be around here somewhere. This is looking like it's got potential. Why would you make a quest like this so fucking hard to find? Like, we can't run up that, can we? We can. Okay, now we're burning diesel. Like, Jesus, you have to be fucking determined to get up here. Like, if this is where I'm meant to be fucking going. Like, talk about poor fucking quest design. Oh my god, we can't get up this at all. No, this is definitely not it. There's definitely something there. Maybe here. That looks like there's something there kind of on the map. Let's just keep progress. We ran Baron's Peril. Yeah, fucking hell, dude. We ran past this shit, man. Did we run up on the other side, though? I think we ran up on the other side. Looking there. Ah, yeah, look. There's... Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, mate. You wanna pop your fire shield? You pop your fucking dumbass little fire shield. I'm here to get my tin veins, bitch. Get a little bit of whatever. Ravenclaw there, is he? Ravenclaw, glitter. There we go. That's it. We got a bit of tin. This week in running around circles looking for caves. Oh, stretch. So we're gonna get all of this tin and turn it into dollar bills as per usual. This is going to be a good way for us to level up our swords as well. I think our max skill now is 105. Okay, so we're not far off where we need to be. And it's leveling up fairly fast as well. So. Yep. The joys of switching over to a weapon type that you've not used before and then having to get used to it. That's funny. Okay, we got that on the dead. I don't know what the fuck that was. Like a hair or something caught my fucking... It's unfortunate that we can't stealth, but you know, whatever. Kill everything, get a bit more XP. If we can get up to level 22 going to the next area, we'd be doing well. I wanted to see whatever that was, the debuff that was on them. We can't pickpocket them because, you know, we've got a thing on us that's fucking us hard. Copper vein. We'll chill out on the drudgers. He's just running around down there doing his thing. Leave him to it. There's actually a couple of them down there, I think. Yeah, don't fall in there, Gibby. If we're quick enough, we still get the pickpockets off. Okay. 2 tin veins up ahead of us here. This is a fucking nice spot for a bit of mine, and I think our sword is starting to hit for like an appropriate amount of damage. I think a lot of the damage is still being like deflected or glanced or whatever you call it. Or a glance and blow. Unfortunate. Oh well. I actually intended on stealthing and pickpocketing him, but trying that anyway. This fucking touches hands and it's cooking me so hard, dude. We need to get rid of this. Most promptly. Most promptly. Get this on the fucking dead and take a quick moment just to kind of gather ourselves, get a bit of HP back. Okay. Bunch of core stone, nice easy gold, bunch of tin. Making the dollar bills here now at the minute. Okay. So we're selling everything on the auction house now that we've worked out the profit margin of it. People bought it. That's what I thought was strange.
It's too far away.
Did I not get it out that time? Whatever, that's fine. I thought I managed to get it off that time there, but we didn't. We're hitting for a reasonable amount here with the sword. That's decent. The Sinister Strikes are now hitting for what, like 45? That's pretty good. I think they were hitting for like 30 beforehand. So it's definite improvement.
It's too far away.
That's not good. I don't think we can tangle with that. They're walking around in pairs like that. That ain't good for us at all. We might not deal with that. We might just make our way back and try and kill more convenient ones as they spawn. I think that would be the better play. See, I think somebody's actually just been through here already. Yeah, that's what I figured. Resisted. That's unfortunate. Get slice and dice up. Keep leveling up that sword skill. We're starting to hit for a fair bit more damage here now, so it's starting to look like we're getting it to a point where our auto attack damage is relevant. Shit, pop this. I haven't got any pots or anything like that. Yeah, hold on. No, this is risky business. Get the bandage off. Go as far as we could with it there. We're just going to have to try and get a big old Eviscerate on board. We should win this combat now. Come on, Gibby. Oh my god, he's dodging everything. Not like this. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was fucking close. I don't think I've got any food on me. So we're just going to chill here for a bit, I guess, and wait for our HP to come back. I think that's the best course of action. I'm going to pause this while we regen. Back in a minute. Okay. We regened up. We got a drudger here. Got to be careful now. Wait for the patrol is what we'll do. And then we'll take the patrol by itself. Must be installed. You know, you got me before I had a chance.
I don't have
Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually gonna even bother me arse trying to fucking stealth in and pickpocket any of these. It's not worth the extra HP that we're losing while I'm sweating it doing it. It's just prolonging this experience. We just need to get the fucking Hillsbrad and just get this done. As he goes and he does it like immediately. Fuck it. Okay. Skill and daggers, skill and swords, everything's coming up Millhouse here. Again, it's increasing our damage a bit more each time as they are unable to deflect more of it. Okay. I probably should have waited a moment. Bandage. This wasn't a good bandage.
I can't do that.
Okay. We should be alright here. Big Abyss right now in a moment. That's him on the DEAD dead. And again, we're going to stall the ball for a minute and just start regen. And we got a Drudger coming this way. He's going to be our next hapless victim. You guys have been pointing out that I haven't been using my racial, and that is absolutely true and correct. It just doesn't factor in my mind. It should though. That's a mistake. I should be using it. Absolutely. Let's kill this dude. Speaking of racial, hey bitch, get out the fucking way. Look at that shit. Hoo-yah, puh. I guess the whole idea of like losing out on some of my potential healing. Holy shit, that makes such a big difference. So what does it do exactly? 25%? You should have been using it. You should have been. You should have been. It was a mistake. Internet. I didn't listen. Alright, I don't always listen to you guys. And I should. Alright, we need to pull. We need to pull back. We need to pull back. Because we're trying to lose that one. We need to try and get rid of one of them. Alright. Oh, he somehow fell off us for some reason. That's good. Eviscerate him. Good. Nailed it. Bop, 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 badoo. What was that noise I just made? Nobody fucking knows. Nobody fucking knows. We're gonna wait till we have full HP. So where do we gotta hand this in? Sepulchre. Okay. So like if you knew where this was, this is a very handy quest to do on the way to Hillsbrad. Abso-fucking-lutely. And if you didn't, like me, then this was a tumultuous waste of time. Then where's this tin vein? We might be quick enough. We might be able to go back and get that. Get a little bit more tin while we're waiting for our HP to come on up. If there's mobs in the way, we're not fucked. There's mobs in the way, we're not fucked. It's only one mob though. We should kill it. Yeah, no, we're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it. There's two. Wow. No. We're just gonna get the fuck out of here. There's far easier tin veins in the world. And I can't stealth at the minute. And it's just fucking... It's tilting me. I need to go get rid of this bullshit debuff. This absolute fucking shit stain debuff that we have on us at the minute. It's a copper vein out there. I'm not fucked with that either. Hop and sprint. Get the fuck away from me. Doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-dee. We'll just jump, lose 1 billion HP from landing on our twiggy toes, and let's get the fuck out of here. Outstanding. What's that? It's in it. It's a silver vein. We want it. Okay, we gotta lose this aggro. We gotta lose this aggro. Come on, go away. Go away, buddy. Yeah, fuck off, fuck off. We might kill this one. Very quickly, very quickly. Kicker, kicker, kicker. Yeah.
I don't have it.
We need to get that. That's so much money right there. That's like 15 silver a pop. Get it. Fuck her. Run, 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 run. Don't be slow. Run, you fucking bastard. There we go. There we go. Get that on the mine. That's a bunch of fucking money. 15 silver a pop. Give or take. Give or take. Whenever you get an opportunity to get these, fucking grab them. Nice. There we go. 45 silver. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. In fact, that's quite good. It's very much so the opposite of not bad. Excellent. Ignore this bitch, although she's gonna frostbolt me, and then I don't know if I can get away. Oh, I'm surrounded by them. Oh, this isn't fun. This isn't a fun meme. Oh, they're gonna fucking... I think I'm dead. I don't think I get away. I think I'm okay. I never doubted it for a moment. Never doubted it that I would get away for a moment. We're gonna get hit by a fucking frostbolt from downtown here. Apparently not. Here we are in Hillsbrad. Okay, we have to run all the way over here to Tarren Mill. And also we're now in the PvP area, so now shit's about to get fucking real. Okay. What's the easiest way for me to do this? Go this way. And then just run a direct line right through Hillsbrad. The town of Hillsbrad. Run right through it. The Alliance town, the South Shore, is kind of further to the, as you'd imagine, the south on the shore. And then Tarren Mill is our ultimate destination. Oh yeah, we got exploration XP. I forgot about that. Spent so long in the fucking barrens just running back and forward. Back and forward. What we'll want to do as well is put all that shit that's there up on the auction house momentarily as well. All these mobs in here are like 23, 24. What are you? 10. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. It's fucking free money. It must be over on this. Apparently we're on top of it. I'm just not seeing it. Is it bugged? It's underneath us. It's in the mine. Okay. Yeah, no, okay. So there's a mine just there. As your load mine or something like that. That's obviously where the tin is. I could hear the miners underneath us picking away. There could actually be somebody mining it currently. I'm surprised it came up in the colour that it did. That's definitely a display bug. That should be displaying as being underground, so it should be slightly shaded. That's what should be happening there. So here's all these fuckers. We're going to spend a lot of time here grinding a few different types of mobs. We're going to be spending a fair bit of time here. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of humanoids. There's lots of pockets to be picked. Lots of lockboxes to be gathered. Ooh, we're about to die. If we die, that's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. She can just blink on me, so let's just embrace it and let's just not be right in her way, but let's not go too far out of the way either. It's not worth killing me because I don't give honor, so I guess from that side of things it's not worth killing me, but the frustration level that it brings to me is absolutely worth killing me every time. Okay, just getting a few skins as we go along here. It's free money, just grab it as we go. Lots of running around in this episode, lots exploring. He looked like he had a hunter's mark on him there for a second, so I would anticipate that there is an Alliance hunter somewhere up ahead of us here. Okay. 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 No, there's a lot of Horde players though. That gives us a bit of a buffer. Gives us a wee bit of a buffer as to whether or not people are going to be hitting us. It's looking good so far. It's looking good so far. Yeah. We're not high enough to be doing Humbert's sword. We're not there yet. Okay. Again, this might not be for everybody seeing me running around the fucking world and shit like that, but you know, it's part and parcel of it is exploring. We're just gonna keep grabbing skins, and then we're probably gonna make our way over to, was it Winterguard? I think it's Winterguard Keep. We are going to kill humanoids there for the foreseeable future. I just don't know how that's going to play out as a melee class. We'll buy a load of food, and I don't think I'll show every single mob that we kill. I'll show like potentially interesting loot that drops, but we're going to be doing a bit of grinding here just to get on through a level or two to make the quests in this area actually viable. I think we'll want to be level 22 and at least have the moves from 22. We'd actually probably want to be about level 23 really, but we can manage. Don't want to kill any of this shit just yet. We'll wait till we get in here and start accepting the quests. There are quests to kill the mobs in this area as well. And remember, we do have a quest now to hand in back in the Sepulchre too. And we also have a couple of little handy in quests that are just here also. Which will give us a bit of XP. So we probably will ding maybe off of the stuff that we have to do here as it stands. Let's vendor some stuff to this lad.
Oh, do I have a deal
And
for
do
you?
a quick repair. Nothing really there that we're interested in. And that's grey. And we will get rid of that as well. We will vendor those. We'll vendor that. We'll vendor that. We'll vendor that. Why am I vendoring those things? Because they're just not going to fucking sell. Or aren't worth selling. That's why.
Right back.
Okay, let's get this fucking flight path. A lot of groups happening here now at the minute, just looking at it. So this is Tarren Mill. This tends to be busy. There tends to be a fair bit of PvP going on here. Okay, so there we get 1k XP off that. So this is the Elixir of Suffering,
Dark Lady.
Grey Bear Tongues, and Mountain Lion Blood, and then a Creeper Blood are those quests. We got a quest off this dude.
Speak quickly.
Kill the Hillsbrad dudes. This is a hard, easy one to miss. The Syndicate lads here, where are they? Durnhold, that's it. Winterguard is in. Arathy. Trust. Free Troll in. So Durnhold is kind of your first port of call. Okay, we're going to get a bunch of quests here. That's pretty good. I think we've our last one just to hand in is in here. No, I saw it there somewhere a second ago. It looked like it was an indoorsy kind of quest. Hold on, hold the phone. No, yeah, it's over here. So who's that with? It is actually somebody in here, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I just walked past.
Speak quickly.
Yeah, it's assistance.
Trust no one.
Okay, he does this. This is finally going to get this shit off us and we can be stealthed again. When you're ready there, pal. You're not actually putting it in the fireplace there. I suppose you could be using this thing. What the fuck?
What do you require? Beware.
Okay. Where's Sahara? I'll not be able to do anything about the smell. Bunch of Zanzo fades. Outstanding, fantastic. And I've gained the poisons skill, so we can actually start applying poisons to our character. So, not attack. Here we are. Poisons. Okay, so it's like a crafting thing that we're now able to do. Poisons. Is there a poison vendor? So, like, it might be like reagents, potentially. Have a look around here for a minute. We do want to have the poisons on the go. Like, they make a big fucking difference. Tradesman. There was one at the previous place, so we might just fucking fly off down there. And quickly
Be quick about your business.
do that.
Victory for Sylvanus.
Victory for Sylvanus. That could actually be a good idea. Look, we have to go back that way anyway to hand in a quest that's there. And then we'll fly back here and we'll start questing again. Back in a minute. Okay, we're back here in the Sepulchre. I knew I saw poison supplies over there. That's...
I am forsaken.
I had that in my mind.
Beware the living.
No.
Trust no one.
Okay, so we have a couple of quests for Shadowfang Keep, and we do have a couple of quests now for this place that we're
I
in.
am
Words
forsaken.
have escaped my mind. Okay. And there's a load of new abilities that we'll be able to learn in terms of poisons and stuff as well. So what we do is buy, I'd say about 20 of these. We probably will need more. And we'll get more, but for the time being, this will do us up until we get next level stuff for now. Because I don't want to have too much of my inventory being taken up by poisons either. Oh god. Some people find this part of being a rogue frustrating. It's not. You end up having like a bunch of these in your backpack kind of prepared and ready to rock, and it becomes second nature just to make sure that it's constantly up. There's different arguments for instant poison over crippling poison, over wound poison, over whatever the fuck. Everything has a different context and use. It just depends on what you're doing and how you're doing it and what you're using with. There is a logic though. There is usually a logic. Hanging on to this because I do want to test the poison damage here now. Now in a moment. Oh god. And I am going to make you watch the entirety of this poisons escapade here. The reason I'm not too pushed on leveling it up to max here now at the moment is, one, I don't want to carry this shit around with me. So we got 30 minutes out of this, don't we? Yeah, okay. And two, when we go to learn our new rogue moves, which we're going to have to do in a few minutes anyway, there will be a poison vendor there, and then we can pay attention and properly do it in a way that actually works. Okay, so the poisons always end up at the back. That's how I do it. That's how I don't get confused as to what's going on in the backpack. We'll fly back here to Tarren Mill. It was well worth doing this because this adds on an extra 20-30 DPS or damage per attack. Like it just doesn't make sense not to have it. We'll be back in a minute. We'll be heading to Durnhold. Back to the blip, bam, bip. We have landed. And we are now going to proceed south and start killing grey bears, creepers, and mountain lions as we encounter them. And that's pretty much going to be our foreseeable future, and we're going to do that in the name of this guy, the Viet Cong. I just thought it was the Viet Cong. I was like, you're going to be so good in Stranglethorn. Got a weaponsmith here so we can do a bit of repairs and vendoring there as needs be. I don't think there's anything in here, is there? There's a couple of guards. Yeah, that's it. Might be some kind of quest or something in there later. Right. Grey Bear. Popping a stealth. Making our way downtown. And now that I don't have the dagger in my main hand, this is no longer an option. Now eventually we will be able to cheap shot. So we're truly embracing the combat road sentiment now. Truly embracing it. But like, yeah, you're missing out on your ambush, but you're getting really good in actual sinister strikes and overall combat damage. So yeah, you lose out on your one big burst, but your combat, like your actual DPS overall, is massively improved. I think that's worth... I don't think it, I know it's worth. So the yellow damage, which will randomly... Not that. So the 25... So we're getting about 25 from it each time. Okay. So let's quickly have a look at the item itself. 19 to 25 nature damage. So now if I equip this, let's see if the 19s and stuff proc more if we see anything lower. If we saw 32, that would be a bit more confirmation. Right, so 19, 24, 19... not really definitive. If I see a 32, that would confirm it in my mind as that it is benefiting in some way, shape, or form. So 25, 63. Slice and dice up. Try and increase the frequency of the auto attacks. That way we might. That was a slice and that was a sinister strike. That wasn't. Nothing to do with that. Okay, this guy now. 23. 20, 19. Yeah, no, it's not really. Yeah, no, we're better off with the gloves. We don't need the buff, or not the buff, but like the item set. It doesn't actually affect it at all. So yeah, it makes no difference to us. Good shit, but now we know, and that's the fucking thing. Like it's tested. Now we know for certain. Oh, I should have bought food. I think that's actually, we will U-turn and very quickly go back and get some grub. We're level 20 something now. Oh, we're still on level 15. Crapola. The guys that we kill will drop food and shit, but like this just... Let's speed things up. I'm gonna go back and grab this shit. Okay, so we picked up some food. At this point, I think our sword skill is actually leveled up to a stage where it's making no difference in terms of damage to us anymore, or like it's a minuscule difference. We got some burnished boots to go with them burnished gloves. That's awesome. All of this is going to be getting sent over to my alt. We're looking for Gibboeire tongues and creeper blood. 1 creeper blood, it's quite low as a drop from what I remember. And the Gibboeire tongues should be common enough, but it just don't seem to be here now at the minute, which, you know, fucking rip. It is what it is. Let's get this on the DEAD dead. I reckon we're probably going to be finishing this episode up soon. We didn't get a whole lot done. We just did a lot of running around, which some of you guys will probably find extremely frustrating, because like there wasn't any real... I guess I like to get a couple of quests done in every episode. Fuck, I fat fingered the sprint. Dumbass, dude. Well, whatever. I like to get a couple of quests done in every episode, just so that way you can see the kind of progression of what's happening. Hey, look, the sprint worked out. We got over this mob a little bit quicker than what we would have. I call that worth. I call that worth. Okay, we should ding off of this mob, which would be nice, and it's also going to heal me back up to full HP. And we didn't get our item. I reckon on that note, we'll probably wrap this episode up. When we come back, we're going to be heading to Durnhold. We're not going to stay here farming these. We're going to head to Durnhold and actually get some mobs killed there. Do a bit of pickpocketing and a bit of lockbox opening. And we'll figure out what we're at then going from there. Oh, we got a large venom sack. Nice. This is Gibboeire, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like down below. Possibly consider subscribing to the channel. If you have any other comments, questions, concerns about anything that happened in this video, leave it down below in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Take your handy. Oh, mate!